Okay, so many of you may agree with me, but this is arguably the best way to end your night. A nice warm bowl from Chipotle, right? And today, I'm gonna show y'all what I got real quick, and we're gonna talk about some serious stuff within the online money space. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a good video and entertaining while I eat my Chipotle for you guys, right? So first and foremost, let's start off with what I got, right? Smooth, bro. Cannot go wrong with that, bro. I'm telling you, dude. It's insane. We got brown rice, carne asada, pico, sour cream, cheese, lettuce, and we're about to add the secret sauce, some vinaigrette right here, bro. I'm telling you guys, this is the move. Apply right that. Yo, these bowls are so hard to close, bro. Next step, you shake it up. That should be pretty good. Let's peep. Final result. Smooth, bro. Look at that. That's nice. All right, taste test real quick before we get into it. All right, cheers. Banger, bro. All right, so let's get into the important stuff today, right? Today's topic, I kind of want to go over, the online money space, right? The main topic I want to talk about today is judging yourself off of what you see on social media, right? I want to talk about how social media has ruined the vision of success, how we see success in the online money space. And why is that? I mean, we see a lot of influencers that are doing relatively good for themselves, in the space. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? But, people like me, people like you maybe watching this video, are inspired by these people, right? But we take it as some of us take it as inspiration to keep on going, but then some of us, I know I struggled with this for a while. I take it as bro, I'm being left behind. Why isn't that me? Am I ever going to achieve that goal? These guys are a couple months, maybe a couple years older than me, and I'm nowhere near that. And you get this feeling that you're being left behind. And I know 100% that I'm not crazy. I'm not just talking about, oh, this is just something that happens to me. No, because I see millions, maybe not millions, but, thousands of people within the space that are struggling with this, bro. And, I've come to take notice of it because I've fallen into that trap before in the past. And I want to tell you guys my story and how you guys can avoid, using social media as, just using social media and seeing the things online as something bad, right? I'm not really good at these talks, but I'm going to try my best, okay? I'm going to try my best for you guys and just even for myself. I'm making this video for myself, just look back on it, right? A lot of people post a lot of stuff online, their success, whether that, posting cool cars like Lambo, Porsches, really expensive watches, flexing this lifestyle, high-rise apartment, Miami, big city, you and your bros get rich, wearing nice clothes, right? And bro, although all that stuff is super cool, super nice, to see and the feel, oh my God, I wonder how that feels, right? Those are just quick dopamines that those 15-second videos get to your head, and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm missing out. Where do I start? How do I do this, right? And I see so many people struggle with this because I struggle with it personally. I would see these videos and I would just put myself down. I'm like, dude, am I ever gonna make it? Am I ever gonna be like these people that I look up to? On being like TJR, I look up to him a lot, because he was my age at some time in life, and he was getting successful. But then I see him now, and wow, this guy's young. I aspire to be like this guy, or even better, someone like Brez. Brez is someone I look up to personally, and I just see him being so young with all these damn cars. I'm like, wow, this kid's popping off, and he popped off at the same age I am, and I just turned the age that he popped off at, right? And I feel like I'm being left behind, and I know that many of you guys feel left behind like that, and I'm here to tell you, don't. Every single time you watch one of those videos and you get that small boost of dopamine in your brain, you're putting yourself down, right? Instead, just take that as, some motivation, cool, proud of these people, scroll past it, right? Their journey is completely separate from your journey. Your journey has nothing to do with them, and God has a plan for all of us. God had a plan for those people, to get successful at that age. And just like he did that for him or for them, He's going to do the exact same thing for you, and I promise you. And there's this verse that when I was struggling with this, there's this verse I came across because I prayed about this specific topic to God. I was like, why am I seeing so many successful people online? When is it going to be my turn? Why do I keep failing in this business model? Why am I not seeing any success with it? And I prayed to him. One day I was so sick of it. I went to adoration, which is, if you guys don't know, it's essentially just a quiet time with the Lord Jesus in front of us, the Eucharist present, and you just reflect on your thoughts. You pray with him, in his presence. And I'm like, God, please show me a sign that what I'm doing is on the right path. Like, what am I missing, God? Like, just talk to me, God. And I kid you guys not, the first thing I do, I pull out a book, I open it, and the first thing I see is a quote from the Bible. And I specifically remember Colossians 3 verse 2. Stop focusing on earthly things, focus on things much greater above. Incredible, right? And if you guys don't know what that means, essentially it's like, stop focusing on the things you see that are materialistic. Stop focusing on what's right in front of you, whether that's like your business, your studies, if you're in school, right? Like the things you're doing to improve your life. Stop focusing on those and stressing about that. Focus on the man above. If you put your life, your soul, your body, if you give up your life to God, he's going to take care of you. I guarantee you 100%. Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen within the next 24 hours, next week, the next month. It could take time. But you're giving up your life to someone much greater than you, who you are, and who knows your plan in life. And he knows exactly what's he going to do for you. Now, relating it back to social media. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys online are flexing nice cars, nice watches. Let me take a bite real quick before it gets cold. Bro, the thing with carne asada is it's like low-key chunky and it's hard to grab. Banger, bro. So the thing with social media is it's evolved. Back then, people who became successful at a young age, they didn't post about this stuff. They kept their life really, really private. I mean, maybe they'll tell their friends and stuff, but there wasn't like a platform where you could essentially post everything you're doing, your day in the life, whatever, right? Now we have these platforms where people are posting everything. I mean, everything, bro. They're posting money spreads, watches, penthouse. Yo, this is how I got this Miami penthouse at 18 years old by my course. You know what I mean? I think a lot of you take that as, I mean, I told you guys earlier, I mean, I took that pretty bad myself. Like, I was not, like, every single time I saw one of those videos, I just felt left behind. I felt like I was useless. I mean, what I'm doing isn't working. And once I don't know, man, like, genuinely can't understand you. You just need to be motivated, bro. You need to be dedicated to your shit. Because I guarantee you, even though these guys probably, make money off of a course or whatever you want to say, they still did it. They still got to that point where they were able to do that. They're still making money. And people hate on them because they make money. But they don't see the behind the scenes where they actually, put in the work to actually get that process in. So, and everything you see on social media isn't real, bro. Like, that's another thing. Like, yes, these guys made their money online, doing whatever they did, right? Good for them. But a lot of these people are posting stuff that they can't actually afford. They might be in a financial debt that me and you both don't know, right? And they're only doing this to flex a lifestyle that isn't true. So that's another thing. I don't want you guys to believe everything you see online, right? Just take it as inspiration, take it as motivation to keep on hustling every day. It's like, wow, that Aventador, it's so freaking cool, dude. And I cannot wait till the day I own one. Put that in your mind that I will own an Aventador. I will own property. I will own investments. My business will do good. If you guys are traders like me, I will become profitable. I will make money in the markets. I am smart within the markets. I'm confident in my model. All these things psychologically, your mindset is number one, bro. Now I've learned that the hard way, bro. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, but I've been down, bro. I've been so down. I remember crying in my car one day because one of the clients, you guys don't know me, I have a marketing agency. I should have said this in the beginning. My name's Ethan, if y'all don't know me. Nice to meet you guys. But I have a marketing agency. I remember one day a client that I really like working with dropped me. And I remember sitting in my car and I was just crying. I was like, why is this happening to me? Everything was going so good. Why is this happening to me? And it's because I was focused on these earthly things. I didn't see the higher time frame, bro. I didn't see the long-term vision. I was looking at short-term. And a lot of you guys are thinking short-term, and that's not good. You guys need to think long-term. You guys need to see, okay, this happened. Okay, cool. How am I going to bounce back and make the most out of it? How am I going to change the situation to where I win? That's where I lose, where I put myself down and I go on social media and I see all these people be successful except for me. I'm missing out. No, how am I going to take this loss? How am I going to take this roadblock and how am I going to jump over that? And how am I going to improve my life off of that? And that's the main thing you guys need to have. You have to put in your mind, bro. You got to put that in your skull, bro. You cannot let what you see online affect your mindset. That is key, bro. Do not let that affect you ever, because once you let that manipulate you in your head, the hole you're going to go into is much, much, much deeper. Reflect on your day. Create a schedule. Become disciplined. Become motivated to achieve those goals. Not to just sit around and look at your phone and be like, oh, cool. Lamborghini here, like, great. He's successful. I'm not, bro. I'm poor. I'm not going to be successful online. No, that's what exactly we need to eliminate. I am not where I want to be in life yet, bro. I mean, I'm recording this video from my college dorm, bro. I mean, that says a lot, right? But I know that next year, around the same time, I'm going to be in a much better position than I am right now, bro. I'm going to be making consistent $50K a month, 100% without a doubt. Why? Because I know I put my faith in something much higher than me, bro. And I left all my problems to him, bro. I gave him all my problems, bro. He's going to handle that for me. All I have to do is I have to put in the work. I have to stay motivated, dedicated, and I have to continue practicing my good habits, bro. And 100%, bro, that is literally the blueprint to becoming successful, bro. It's not what you see online. It's not what your brain is programmed to think what is success. It's how much you value your own success, bro. And your success can be measured if you complete something in a day. If you achieve your goals, what you want to complete in a day, your daily goals, that's successful. You had a successful day. Now you gotta just add 1% more each and every single day. It's like adding a brick to your wall, bro. You got one day you put one brick onto your wall, right? And the next day you put another. And bro, you're gonna climb. You're gonna put so many bricks over time, bro, that your wall's gonna be huge, bro. It's gonna grow so big, bro. And I know that we will all be in a better position if we put our heads down, put our faith in the Lord, bro, and keep going hard at work, bro. Because one day we're going to be the ones posting TikToks about our supercars and our fancy watches and our high rises, right? Once you start applying these habits within your life, you're going to see quick change, I guarantee you. So if you see something online that you know you don't do good with that stuff, simply scroll past it, bro, or just call it a day, right? But the main important thing is that you could go on social media and stuff, but did you complete what you need to do for the day? Did you accomplish those goals? Are you even trying to work towards those goals, to achieve that type of lifestyle, to achieve your dreams, bro? Like, this is your future you're talking about, bro, and you're going to let social media control that in your mind? So I'm going to leave you guys with this, bro. Create a daily routine, create good habits that you can apply within your day and day out that will help you achieve those goals, bro. And, bro, put your trust in God, bro. He is the Lord and Savior, bro, and he's the only one that knows your plan, bro. And once you put your faith in him, he's going to guide you to your goals. He's going to help you achieve those dreams. He's going to give you the resources to help you achieve anything you want to do in life, bro. 100%, because it happened to me, bro. It worked with me, bro, and I am proof that it's something like that worked with me, bro. And obviously, I'm not at where I want to be in life, bro. I'm recording from my college dorm, bro. Like, are you serious, bro? This is not where I want to be in life, bro. So I'm going to leave you guys with this message today. I believe in each and every single one of you guys watching this videos, and you will accomplish your goals, bro, because once you apply this blueprint, I promise you, it's undefeatable, bro. It is 100 and 0, bro. It's infinity and 0, bro. And you can see it exactly with what you see online, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing night. And once again, keep going for your goals, bro. Don't stop dreaming and don't stop achieving, bro, because you can do it too. Peace out, boys.